Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Fugly podcast. Today, we are going to be introducing our buddy Kyle. He's right there, right above me. I'm out of focus,
Is
but yeah,
he is he over here from me or below
dude,
me?
no, he is on your left,
This way?
right there. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hi
that's our buddy.
Kyle.
That is our
All
buddy
right.
Kyle. We went to junior high with him. He's an
hmm
amazing guy. My very first video, he was actually the writer, director, cameraman. He's the guy that made that dumpster fire.
If you look
But
at our previous podcast, the first one we did with Travis, I don't know where he is, but the first one we did with him, we did a react video.
Hmm.
We reacted to his cringiest YouTube video, and that was it.
but yeah, we're gonna introduce him. Gonna tell a few stories about like who he is and like
hmm
D and stuff like that. And we're gonna kind of just enjoy his presence today. So go ahead, introduce yourself, Kyle.
Bask in my greatness. Uh, yes, I'm Kyle, also known as Jesticorn. I make cringe videos. I mean, they're videos.
He
They're
doesn't. He
not meant
doesn't
to be
react to
cringe.
cringe videos. He makes them.
I make them. I make cringe. That's my specialty. But what I've been getting into recently, or I guess really, really into recently, is Dungeons and Dragons, because it's like I don't know. It's my favorite hobby. It's like
Mm.
my ultimate form of expression. I just
It's a great way
enjoy it
to
a lot.
escape the mundane life that is adulthood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a great way to escape just any life,
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
build a new one, or just put yourself in someone else's shoes.
Yeah, for those of you who don't play D&D and you play like Minecraft or whatever, imagine D&D as a server on Minecraft where you can do literally whatever you want. It's pretty much
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
And if you don't know what Minecraft is, then you're watching the wrong channel.
You're out of luck. When it was described to me, when Dungeons and Dragons was described to me, I was playing Oblivion, and my friend was telling me about it, about Dungeons and Dragons, and he's like, "Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is like Skyrim or Oblivion, except you can do literally anything you want." He's like, "You see that ship?" And I was like, "Yeah." If this was Dungeons and Dragons, you could steal it. And I was like, "What?" And that's from there I was hooked, basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. Like I had no idea what D&D was, but I didn't have anyone
Mhm.
introduce it to me. It was
Mhm.
more of I watch other people play it on on YouTube. Just because I had no friends who ever played it. I was more of the not jock, but like I worked out every day. I didn't really have nerdy friends after I moved away. So all throughout high school and over the past few years, the friends I did have no interest in D&D at all. But it's kind of piqued my interest over the last few years. And until recently, I had never even considered playing it. But then I reconnected with some friends of mine, and since then I'm reconnecting with even more friends of mine. So it's amazing. And like D&D is what brought me friends. It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's also a sad story. I'm gonna have a drink.
Hey, it's not sad. Listen. There's actually a charity program going on pretty soon. I think it's starting up in May. That's specifically designed for kids to connect with each other and learn social skills through Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm certain they have. There's a lot of charities that do something similar, but there's one in in my local area that's going to be starting up. I know about it because I applied to be a dungeon master for it because it's paid. But even if it's not paid, some volunteer work help some kids learn how to get some friends, learn how to talk. Dungeons and Dragons is a great way to do that because you connect with not only people in real life, but you connect with their made up people that they're exploring for themselves when they play a
Yeah.
game.
Get to bring out their imagination.
Yeah,
It's a great way to open up. Like Chandler, before you would never even say a word to me. Now you won't shut up. But yeah, dude, I'm so glad that you're going to be a part of this now, and I'm so glad that we're going to be able to have you join our campaign when we eventually get back to it.
Dude,
But
I'm excited too. I basically all the Dungeons and Dragons I do, I run. So it's going to be.
Thank you, Kyle, for fixing this.
Hey, no problem. Can I get a high five?
Yeah, thank you for fixing this.
Hi, Luke.
Can I get a top
You want
and
to say
one
hello to?
title?
You want to say hello? These are my nephews.
how's it
There's
going, guys?
Luke and Ben.
A skeleton.
Yeah, a skeleton. He's looking at the Fugly show banner.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, you're gonna have to go back upstairs.
Yeah, thank you for this.
No problem. Do you like it?
Yeah. Thank
Good,
you
good.
for fixing his nails.
Mm-hmm. All right. See you later, Luke.
I bet you can't wait to have one of your own, huh?
Dude, I will say if I get to the point where I'm financially stable, having a
Oh,
kid would be
trust me, you can be
great.
a millionaire. You have a kid, you're gonna be
I
you're gonna be hurting, no matter how
bet.
rich you are. It's not
So
about money. It's about like temperament.
I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a tangent here because my nephew there was thanking me for fixing his favorite dinosaur toy. They like broke the hand off the claw, and like all the claws were broken off. Because I do D&D, I like have a bunch of miniatures, so I know how to super glue things together really well. And I basically super glued his toy back together. It's like thanks.
Dude, see,
Watch it break.
D&D is the solution to all of
Yeah.
life's problems.
Listen, I'll give D&D credit for everything I'm good at.
But yeah, dude, like I said, I'm so glad that you're here. Let's actually I want to know what's like the like what okay, how am I going to say this? I'm sorry. This is what editing is for.
Dude,
Uh
Travis, you do the exact same thing that I do, which is like I'll be talking to someone and I'm like, how do I say this? And usually when I say that, it means my first inclination to say something very rude, and I'm just like, how do I say this so it's not rude?
exactly.
Like English, what is this?
Like I'm just going to say what I was going to say. How does a nerd like you go to no yeah, dude, what like your first experience with D&D, what was that like as like the player, like what was going on?
So I remember my first character too. So my first character was a monk, and the reason for that was I got a basic summary of all the different classes, and the summary for monk was, oh yeah, he's just a guy that doesn't need weapons; he just punches things. I was like, that's the one. I'm going to do that one. And that character, I think, survived being imprisoned by orcs. What? Oh, we went to a town that ended up was full of ghosts in the town, and I think my character flirted with a ghost. And we found a tower where this evil dark mage was basically just like, yeah, I killed everyone in town and turned them into ghosts, and now they're all my ghost slaves. And he's like, but I'll tell you what, if you just leave this be, if you just leave my tower, get out of my town, I'll give you 500 gold. And everyone in the group was like, no, we'll never do that. We're going to destroy you. And my monk was like, all right, yeah, I'll do that. Like, where's the money? And
That is an amazing deal. I'll just say that.
It was. And my character took it up. And this was my first time playing. The other players had played a lot of times. And they were, I'll put it this way, they were upset with me that I was just like, yeah, okay, bye guys, I'm taking the gold.
See, the way I would think through that is, all right, I'm a low level, I want to survive, and I want money also, so I'll take the deal, of course.
The dungeon master, my friend, was just like, hey, just so you know, if you accept this deal, it means your character will be on the run. Like, basically, you won't get to play this character anymore because the party won't work with him after he's betrayed them. And I thought about it for like all of 5 seconds. I was like, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Yeah, dude, that's very similar to kind of how I'm playing. I'm making decisions that are kind of going against the best
Mhm.
interest of our party. And I'm flirting with literally everything I can. I'm flirting
You're
with my wife's
drinking all of our
character.
beer.
Dude, I propositioned the owner of the inn that we're currently staying at, who's
Yeah.
a dwarf woman, like to come have some fun with me, which completely blew up in my face.
I'm
Um,
sorry. I know you're playing a Goliath, so I'm thinking to myself, how would that look? A Goliath war?
that's what my DM. That's what our DM
Uh-huh.
said. Like, dude, like you're 7.5 feet tall. She's 3.5 feet tall. It's not gonna work. I'll
uh,
make it work. No, but yeah, that's pretty much I think how I'm playing right now. Like I'm not taking it completely seriously, and since I'm still learning, I'm literally doing the first thing that pops up in my head. I'm not like, all right, well, I could do this or I could do this. I'm literally being like, oh, I'm gonna hit that thing, or
yeah,
I'm gonna flirt with them, or I'm gonna threaten them. I'm not really like, oh, well, I should take all of my skills into account. Like
yeah.
that's just not how I'm playing right now. And then Chandler, I know you're not really putting any thought into yours either, and you don't take any like any suggestions at all. Like you are literally doing like like, okay. All right, whatever. I'm gonna stop there. I hate the way you're playing, but yeah, dude. So you've been DMing for quite a while. What's that been like? Cause I'm writing my own homebrew one shot, and I've never DM'd before. Like what's that like DMing for the first time?
Well, the first time I DM'd was for a sci-fi game called Starfinder, and it's if you've heard of Pathfinder, it's like the sci-fi version of Pathfinder.
Okay.
I and I sucked at it. I like I was horrible. Like everything I did was just like was wrong. Like so, there's this idea that if the only thing you do as a dungeon master is make sure your players have fun, you did a good job. Uh, but with the first time I did it, I was just like, uh, no, that doesn't work because I have it written in my story that this guy's supposed to die, so you can't save him. And my players were like, but we did everything to save him. We killed we ducked him behind the cover, and I'm like, no, my story says he has to die. He has to die, and they were all really confused, and for good reason. I sucked at it, and it took me doing that Starfinder game, and I did like 12 games of Starfinder, uh, and I still was really bad. And then I switched to D&D, and I did a game based off of Adventure Time, the TV show Adventure Time. Uh, and that was a lot of fun. The players had a blast, but it was just crazy chaotic. One of the
If it's going off of Adventure Time, yeah, I can see
yeah,
that.
the players, except for the players, were evil. So they were just like killing whatever they felt. The first quest they went on
Ooh,
was like, oh,
let's
we
do
found a
this.
job board. Some lady wants us to kill the spiders in her basement. So they go to the lady's house, and one character gets there before the other one, and he just decides, like, he looks around this lady's house, and she's got a bunch of like nice stuff, like she's got vases and like portraits. And I was telling them that, so they like, hey, this lady's rich, she'll pay you well for doing the job. But the guy looked around like, there's a lot of good stuff, and he just killed her and took the stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess you could do that.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid I'm going to put all of this work into an amazing story, which
Hmm.
so far I'm very excited about it. I'm worried that someone, I'm not naming any names, is going to make some dumb decision and is going to completely derail everything, and I'm going to have to improv everything. Okay, everybody watching, if you do want to see more of Kyle, please stay tuned on this channel. He's going to be playing D&D with us, and hopefully he's going to do some more podcasts or some more videos with us also. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you're excited, Kyle.
I am, yeah.
Thank you. Thank
And
you for
then make
lying.
sure you guys hit that bell. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And make sure you follow our Facebook account as well. We post a lot on there all the time, even some behind the scenes stuff.
Links will not be in the description. I'm not doing
They
that.
will not. You'll just have to go. You have
Make
to
sure
go
to
trust.
steal your friends' phones and subscribe them to the channel.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
also go down to the description below so you can find the link over to my channel where I actually post the full length videos of our campaign. So, yeah, go ahead and go check that out. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. See you guys.
Bye. Thanks for watching.